will accept a little bit of cinnamon and a little bit of black and a little bit of gay and a little bit of women's into the mixture of the white power.
Because you sort of got in and the door closed behind you.
Thank you, Einstein. Give this man a lollipop.
As Trump threatens federal immigration crackdowns in more of our nation's best cities, pundits turn their focus to the most important thing at hand, new polling. Recent polling of Latino Americans suggests Latino voters have more than a few mixed feelings about Trump now nearly a year after turning out in record numbers to vote for him into office. Here to discuss it, it's a diehard MAGA supporter and charter Latinos for Trump member. It's Miguel Gonzalez.
MAGA, 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 MAGA.
Hi.
Hello.
Hi, Miguel. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for those wonderful words. I've been listening backstage to the monologue. Everything's fantastic.
So how's your summer been?
How has? Do you see who's in the White House?
Yeah.
And we're not leaving, so it's pretty good, my friend.
Okay.
It's fantastic.
Now, there was some new polling that came out, and it did show that Trump got more of the Latino vote than previously thought.
Yes.
A historically high percentage was 48 to 51%. Why did you personally vote for him?
I've been on board with Trump the whole time.
Yeah.
I like winners. Guilty. I like white-shouldered, strong men. In the farm, you go visit a farm. When you were a child, you remember, there's two. There's a cow and a bull. Pick which one you want to be. Okay, for me, it's the bull.
Right, yeah. That's just the guy. That's just the man. The bull's the man. A cow's a woman and a bull's a man.
Yes.
And you just want the bull, the man.
To lead, yes, to lead. Especially in times like this, everyone's confused. No one wants to know what to do. The women say, oh, we want this, we want a vote, we want to do this. You know what women want?
What?
My wife likes to hike, and she does a thermos with water. They drink the water and they go hiking. So what we want to do, and it's coming down I don't know if you're getting to this, but I will tell you because the cow and the analogy, we are going to lift the responsibility of voting from the women's.
Oh, you're going to lift it. You're going to lift it from them.
Yes. So they can
That's
do
nice.
whatever women. They're going to do the thing, and they can read the books like they always want. We're so smart. Go ahead, read all the books you want. But the responsibility of voting should not be on the shoulders of the women's.
It's a lot to think about. Now, there's been a little bit of blowback. Even though Trump did.
What do you mean blowback?
Well, there's just been some evidence that even though Trump did get a lot of support from Latino voters, now 63% of Latino voters disapprove of how Trump is handling the economy, given that economic relief was the main reason they voted for him. Tariffs have raised prices. People have not seen him address the number one reason that got people to give him a second chance.
And where are you getting your information from?
This is from...
Let me guess, Rachel Maddow.
Yeah, it's...
Oh, what a surprise.
I don't think it's from her. It's just it's a poll. Well, I mean, you have to admit that there are people that thought he was going to bring down prices, and prices haven't come down.
The prices are going down. I am told this when I send my people go and do their shopping for me, and they say the prices are better than ever. So I don't know where you're getting your information, but we will agree to disagree.
Well, no, I won't. They are not going down. Your information is wrong. Prices are up. They are not down. Tariffs have caused them to go up. He hasn't addressed inflation. Prices of goods we import are up.
The tariffs are paid by the Chinese. We have put tariffs on the Chinese, and they are paying for that. And if you think that they can't pay their own tariffs, then that to me strikes me as a little racist. The Chinaman is industrious. The Chinaman works hard. And the Chinaman can pay the taxes, and you're going to come and tell me that the Chinese can't afford the tariffs. He's putting their feet to the fire. It's about time.
It's about time.
It's about time.
All right.
Let me tell you something, my friend.
Tell me something.
Because I know for a fact.
I'm excited to hear what this fact is.
That you are engaged to be married.
That's true.
To a man.
Mm-hmm.
And they say, oh, The Republican Party. Oh, no. They're so anti-gay. They're so anti-gay. Let me tell you, my friend. When something is forbidden or shunned, you see, I can tell by your face, it's taboo. It's called, David Bowie sang the song, Mr. Lawrence's Christmas. My love wears forbidden colors. So come on over to this side because the taboo, and it makes it hotter. It makes it hotter. We are in the gays, they are in the closet and they're quiet. And they grind quietly. It's quite shh. We have gays? No, we don't have gays. We have them, but they're quiet. They're the way they should be, and it makes it hotter, John.
I'm beginning to think there's some.
My grandfather used to say, men are for love, women are for babies.
And your wife loves to hike.
She loves to hike? Yes.
Uh-huh. I love that for you. It seems like you got a healthy thing going. So, in March, Trump revoked temporary legal status for thousands of Cuban immigrants. You yourself, Miguel, are a Cuban American. What is your response? What did you say to your neighbors? What did your neighbors say to you?
You can't make an omelet without breaking some eggs. In this case, the eggs are some human rights. But that's the sacrifice that I am willing to make for a better, stronger America. And America is like, they are Nazis, they are what pride. We have a quota. We will accept a little bit of cinnamon and a little bit of black and a little bit of gay and a little bit of women's into the mixture of the white power. And it works splendidly because it makes you feel special in a way. Yes, it does.
You feel because there's going to be few because you sort of got in and the door closed behind you.
Thank you, Einstein. Give this man a lollipop. Yes.
Love It or Leave It is brought to you by OneSkin. I'm a huge fan of OneSkin. They make great products. It's really important, especially as you get older, to make sure you're sticking to a nightly and morning routine for your skin. And a good place to start is the Prep Facial Cleanser and the OS1 Face Topical Supplement. It's an easy 2-step routine. The cleanser gently cleans and exfoliates your skin and won't leave your face feeling dry like the other cleansers. The Face Topical is a lightweight moisturizer that leaves your skin feeling healthy and hydrated. I've used the OS1 Face SPF. It's a great product. They have a lot of great products. Look, you got to cleanse, then you got a toner, then you got a serum, then you got to moisturize, then you got a sunscreen, or use a sunscreen moisturizer. All right. Do you have to do all the steps every time? No, but you got to do some of them. And OS1 can help you do it. Known for cult favorites like OS1 Body, OS1 Face, and OS1 Eye, OneSkin stands out for their science-first approach, delivering hydration, barrier support, and powerful longevity benefits in a single step. At the core is their patented OS1 peptide, the first ingredient proven to target senescent cells, the root cause of wrinkles, crepiness, and loss of elasticity. With results validated in 5 published clinical studies, all of OneSkin's products are designed to layer seamlessly or replace multiple steps in your routine, making skincare easier and smarter at every age. OneSkin is the world's first skin longevity company targeting cellular aging to keep your skin and scalp looking and acting younger for longer. For a limited time, you can try OneSkin with 15% off using code LOVEIT at oneskin.co. That's 15% off at oneskin.co with code LOVEIT. After you purchase, they'll ask you where you heard about them. Please support our show and tell them we sent you. Try OneSkin today. Your future self will thank you.
Hey, Miguel, do you ever think that maybe...
And by the way, earlier you said, that your wife, that I hope that works out, but it was a snide remark. It was a snide.
Right.
I caught it, and I want to tell you something. I want to tell you something right now. I'm a man, and I am a heterosexual. I don't know if you implied or whatever. I'm not. I'm saying I know gay guys in the Republic. I'm not. I took my wife on a date, and we went home, and I put my penis inside her.
Yeah, we get it. We know what sex is. You don't need to. What is good? What are you looking up?
Vagina. And I compare notes with Lindsey Graham, and we do it the same way. He's a big man. He likes the women's too. And we take the penis in the vagina, and you push it in, pull it out. Push it in,
no.
pull it out. And then I do something that men have to do. You listen, and they say, stop. And then we high five, and he's done. And everyone's happy. So don't tell me
And you know what? I apologize. I was a little snide, and I
Apology
apologize.
accepted. See, this, two sides can talk. This is what it's about.
But I would just be. I am feeling a sense that there are some. That there's something about the manliness.
Always the downside. Always with the negative. Go ahead.
That there's something appealing to you about this sort of masculinity and manhood and this idea of strength, that maybe it's compensating for something, for some sense of that which you don't belong in.
We go with our leader to the UFC fights. Do you know what this is? The MMA?
Yeah, the
So
MMA.
we go in a group of men, not compensated for. And I'll tell you something, John, between you and me. In the bathrooms, there are certain stalls have holes, and they are quite glorious, if you know what I mean. And there's a reason that the men, the tough guys with the camo shirts, and they wear the baseball caps backwards. Think about that. So I don't see any compensation, because we are men in a group together watching men fight, and that's what men do. And it's very macho indeed.
So you're not willing to concede that there's any reason any of us might have criticisms of the way Trump has governed these first 7 months. There's nothing that you can admit that you wish he was doing differently. No way in which he has failed, even on your own terms.
If anything, he works too hard. And I want him to take a break. He's exhausting himself. He is a man. And I always tell them this, and don't say he's real. They've added like 5 years to his age. He's a younger man than he is, because they think it has wisdom. And I say, no, let him be his own age. He's not an old man.
All right, I want to just run through some things. All right, what do you think about J.D. Vance?
He's problematic, but we are working with him. Trying to manipulate and massage. There's tinctures being added to his diet. We don't know whether to give him a full-on beard or shave it off. He's not. We're working with him, because the dear leader, is very charismatic, very wonderful. And J.D. Vance, we don't know what to do if something should happen. God forbid. Mm-hmm. We don't know what's going to happen. What I said, Baron.
You want Barron?
Oh, have you seen him? Like a skyscraper, white, pure, 7 feet 8 inches. He goes to NYU. He's a beautiful boy. Eyes, dead eyes. The eyes of a Stephen Miller. No life, like a shark. But he's beautiful, white, yes.
What do you think about Stephen Miller?
I don't know what happened to him. We try to not let him know that there are Nazis in the party.
Because he's Jewish.
Yes!
Right.
He's a Jewish man with Nazis all around him. And he doesn't seem to mind, and so we're keeping that from him as long as we can.
Well, that makes sense.
Because in his soul, he's a little bit Nazi himself. You
Yeah,
know?
he has the instinct for sure.
Yes,
yeah.
he has the correct. Yes, he has those instincts.
Yeah. Were you ever bullied as a kid?
Yes.
You were.
Yes.
And what was that like for you?
It was horrible. It was a woman. She was smart,
Right.
reading the books, with the good grades. Picking on little me in the schoolyard. And we knew some attorneys, and we litigated, and we broke her family and took a lot money from her family, and yes. And
did you learn anything from that experience about empathy, about the idea that sometimes you have to stick up for people that maybe don't have all the power, that using your strength to help people that need it rather than dominating? Was there any lesson in there?
There's only a certain amount of resources in this world. There are 7 billion people, and only a few of us are going to make it. So my advice is get on the winning team. No way are we going to tax my friends. You leave them alone. They're the billionaires. They need their billions to trickle down. And so don't tax them. I know everyone tax them 40%. Like, no, that's too much. Hey, Musk just became a trillionaire.
He did? Has it happened finally?
It finally happened. So we're very happy for him. We think it depends on if how our leader wakes up in the morning, how he decides, how he's feeling. That's foreign policy and domestic policy. Whatever mood he's in, we follow him to the death.
Well, Miguel Gonzalez, it's been really interesting talking to you. Thank you so much for your time. Appreciate your willingness to have this kind of dialogue. And good luck in your marriage.
Continuing to debate us and talk and discuss things while we do what we like. So let's continue the dialogues. Thank you.
All right, Miguel Gonzalez, Latinos for Trump. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
What a pleasure.